A black screen.
Dear Chairman,
The camera pans down through a
I
room full of
understand
spinning
your
generators.
concern that increased activity would bring increased risk. However,
The Blues in Washington
fail-safes
stand on the
are
beach
simple
outside the
but
windmill
foolproof.
facility at Zanzibar.
A dead or dying agent's beacon automatically notifies our recovery team, and we will be on the scene immediately to secure all the military
Rooster Teeth presents
property.
Red vs. Blue, Season 6, Reconstruction, Chapter 8.
There's our cycle. The meta must be here. Yeah, because no one else in the military would have a standard issue motorcycle.
Several dead Blues are visible in the background.
Also, the piles of dead bodies might have been a clue.
Washington moves to a stone
and your
staircase
eyes open.
into the facility.
I'm going to advance along that wall. You two take Delta, move up along the other side. Okay. Don't use the radio unless it's absolutely necessary. Okay. And don't make a move until I do. Okay. And no screw-ups this time. Okay. Are we gonna sit here on the beach all day? Or are we gonna go get this thing? We only have
Washington
one
runs up
chance
the
at this
stairs
before it
as
gets
Delta
back to full
activates.
power. I can't take any chances that you guys are gonna botch this.
Agent Washington, perhaps it would be best if I assisted you in battle rather than helping Caboose.
No.
Statistically speaking, a freelancer would be much better trained to use
I said no.
The Blues run into the facility through back tunnels.
Hey, Delta.
Yes. How may I be of assistance?
Hey, can I ask you a couple questions about this freelancer program?
Certainly.
They pass
I will
multiple
answer
dead
what I am
bodies.
capable of answering.
This Alpha thing. Why doesn't Washington want you to tell us about it?
I believe Agent Washington is uncomfortable discussing
The
our
Blues
program
take
in
cover
any
by an
fashion.
open door.
He was one of the many failures during the implantation process.
One of the failures.
Church
How many
peeks
were there?
around the corner
Several.
and sees a
The
dead
director
red.
felt time was limited and escalated the pace of experiments. I would classify Agent South as another such failure.
Yeah, but she didn't even get an AI.
Correct. Agent South Dakota and her brother North were merely another kind of experiment.
The Blues
What
run
happened,
out the
one
door
agent
and up a
received an
nearby
AI unit,
staircase.
And the other did not.
I guess we found out how well that worked.
Precisely.
I still can't believe she killed her own brother.
She put him in a position to be killed. South rarely worked in a direct fashion.
What a bitch.
Other experiments like the Dakotas were common towards the end. For instance, Agent Carolina was implanted with 2 AIs at one time.
2 of them? That would drive me nuts.
Indeed. She only functioned for a short time, and not very well while she did. Having 3 minds at one time proved far too taxing.
Well, yeah, but if Agent Maine has more than one AI, wouldn't he be having problems too? Like that Carolina chick?
Undoubtedly. Agent Maine's power symptoms are only a small indication of what must be happening inside his helmet.
Oh, great.
The Blues enter a
Powerful
tunnel
and crazy.
overlooking the
What
generator
a winning
room.
combo.
Warning, enemy target detected.
I think, yeah, there it is.
The meta is next to a
Thank you
generator.
for stating the obvious. Look, there's Wash. I hope he gives us some kind of... Now!
Wash throws a grenade at the meta.
Signal. Move up!
Washington runs into the generator room, firing at the meta. The meta returns fire with its grenade launcher. Both close in on each other and switch to their pistols. Washington tries to physically attack the meta and fails. The meta redraws his grenade launcher, which doubles as a sword. He slashes Washington, who collapses to the ground. The meta runs away as Washington climbs to his feet.
Don't just stand there! After it!
Church runs after the meta, throwing a grenade.
If I may, I recommend that Caboose and I flank to the right and attempt to surprise...
Just do it!
Caboose and Delta run off. Washington follows Church. Church stops just outside the facility and takes aim with his
Use
sniper
your
rifle.
rifle! My rifle? Shoot it!
Church fires as the meta escapes through the windmill blades. The bullet ricochets all over the facility. Church and Washington stand still watching it bounce. The bullet catches the meta in the
I
leg.
got it! Yes! Did you see that? What a shot!
Washington runs
I'm
towards the
awesome.
beach after
it
the
only
meta.
counts if you call it! Oh, bullshit, dude!
Church chases Washington.
Look, there.
The meta has left
Come
a bloody
on.
trail.
Quietly. Yeah, okay. Hey, do you hear something? No. Wait, yeah.
The Reds
is
come
that?
flying over a
Music?
sand dune riding
What?
in a puma.
Oh.
It's Red Army! And nothing's gonna stop us now!
The Reds crash the puma into a windmill blade. Church and Wash run back to the
Who are
windmill.
they? They're the Reds from our canyon! Double fuck, windmill blade! Look, Wash, I don't know how they found us or why they're here,
The
but we
puma
don't
is
have
lifted
anything
into
to
the air
worry
by a
about.
windmill blade.
Seriously, not a thing. These guys are idiots. They can't do anything right. We might want to take cover.
Simmons opens fire from the puma.
Wait a minute. Where's Caboose? Where's Delta?
The camera abruptly switches to Caboose, who is lying unmoving in a tunnel. The meta approaches, weapon drawn. Delta activates. Several other AIs appear around Delta. They are yellow, purple, cyan, white, black, and one seemingly on fire. The screen fades to black.
Hello, everyone. Now that we have our own YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit subscribe to put it to use.
You're supposed to convince them to subscribe, not put them to sleep, you loser.
I hate him so much.